eBay banned Dr. Seuss books? What are we going to do now? Welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is about Dr. Seuss. If you're new to the channel, I'm a part-time reseller. My name is Brandon. I'm based here in Southern California. I go to garage sales, estate sales, anywhere I can find items, and I flip them on eBay for a profit. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that devil dog picker button. And today, let's get into the very sensitive topic of the Dr. Seuss books that Dr. Seuss Corporation decided that they were no longer going to sell. Let's talk about those 6 books. One of them right here is And to Think That I Saw It on Mulberry Street. That is part of the 6 by Seuss collection. And they eBay banned this book because it has that Mulberry Street in there. The other 5 books are McElligott's Pool, If I Ran the Zoo, Scrambled Egg Super, On Beyond Zebra, The Cat's Quizzer. Now let's get into the topic of why this was banned. First of all, it was banned from our store. We received a notice. I posted this book, and within 24 hours, it was taken down by eBay. They delisted this item, and this is what they said. Hello, Treasure Finds for You, which is our store. We had to remove your listing because it didn't follow our offensive material policy. Listings that promote or glorify hatred, violence, or discrimination aren't allowed. Let me explain why in their policy why this was pulled. It says items including figures, figurines, cartoons, housewares, historical advertisements, and gollywogs with racist, anti-Semitic, or otherwise demeaning portrayals, for example, through characters or other exaggerated features. This is why eBay banned it. Dr. Seuss Corporation flagged those 6 books and said they were no longer going to publish those books. So now the market's out there. You want to know why I posted this book? Let me explain the story very briefly to you. We collect basically Harry Potter books or whatever books, and we have a bookshelf and we put them there. And then whenever they make a set, we pull them off the shelf and then we list them on eBay. And I had a Harry Potter set that I was putting together, and I noticed this was in there when I saw the 6 by Seuss, and I knew, I didn't even know we had it. My wife had purchased this for our granddaughter, and we have a huge Dr. Seuss collection, which is put away in some bin because she's a book collector and has a lot of books. But I saw it, and I pulled it out immediately, and I said, we have the book. And she's like, what book? She did not even know that the 6 books had been banned. She told me, what's the going rate for this? And I said, some are selling this book right here for $200. And I said, do you want to keep this for our granddaughter? She said, well, if there's a market for it, sell it now. So I did. I posted it on eBay. I listed it very conservative, like $100, and I was thinking that's pretty good. I mean, that'll sell within 24 hours. Well, it didn't sell within 24 hours. eBay pulled it within 24 hours. And they even go into saying that they're going through all the listings and that they're going to pull them all down. So now what do we do? Well, there's other platforms. So I decided that I was going to list this on Facebook Marketplace. And within 2 days, it sold. So what I want to point out is not just this book, but about 6 months ago, we had a similar situation that was with Gone with the Wind, the movie, where the movie industry decided that they were not going to publish that movie anymore. So what happened was that morning, I actually sold a Gone with the Wind DVD for like $10. And I realized I've had that in store for like a year. Why didn't no one purchase it? Then I went on and I found out, oh, wow. I lost the opportunity because when I started going through the listings, they were selling anywhere from $50 to $100. Well, I go back through our other DVD collection and I find a Blu-ray. I list that for $49.95. Sells within like 12 hours. I started looking and I looked for VHS tapes, anything, and the market just boomed on that. I felt like the same situation was going to happen on this, that there's going to be a boom, going to sell it right away, and then later on I'm going to find it. The day before this boom went, people were selling this book for like $10, and it went from 10 to 200. So what I'm saying is, a reseller, you always got to stay within the trend of what's going on. You also got to abide by eBay's policy, which they deemed this, that they were no longer going to sell it. They were going to comply with the Dr. Seuss Corporation. Fine with me. I'm okay with that. But as a reseller, I feel like we could look for another platform, and I looked at Facebook Marketplace, and it worked out. So just letting you know that make sure you do your homework whenever you post anything. Make sure you're staying in tune with what's going on. And if you have something like this and you feel morally it's okay, I'm not looking at it as a moral thing. I'm looking at it as a reseller and looking at it as making profit. There is certain items that I won't sell online, and number one is pornography. I'm not going to sell pornography. It's morally against my compass, and I'm just not going to do it. But anyway, if you found this content important, valuable, you want to hear some more about these kind of topics, make sure you comment, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we're going to cover all kinds of topics, even if it is one of these kind of critical topics that no resellers want to discuss. I'm willing to talk about it. First of all, Dr. Seuss was my childhood. We learned how to read. Anybody that's in a Generation X generation, they know about Dr. Seuss. Between 3 and 5, what we did with this is basically we looked at the characters and rhymed, and this is what Dr. Seuss's, that's what his ideology was to put sentence structures together. I'm not going to sit here and read the book to you. If this is something that you find of good nature for your children and grandchildren, so be it. Dr. Seuss had a good philosophy. He really wanted to teach cognitive learning. I went in and I did a little research about Dr. Seuss and what he wanted, and I found it. I'm not going to sit here and read every little thing, but here's a couple things a couple life lessons that Dr. Seuss wanted to stress on being yourself, on reading and learning, on procrastination and being stuck, on success, on life balance, on appreciation and gratitude. I don't think when these books were wrote that, I think that the philosophy of the client was a lot different. It's changed. He probably would have been okay, I'll pull the books. He's no longer here to defend himself. But the books will live past him, and as a reseller, we're going to try to make the profit. Anyway, thank you for joining the channel. Stay tuned to more content. Have a great day.